Hello and welcome to another Amplitude Studio stream. I am Jordan and I am joined by
Sergio or Dark Arrow on the forums or Discord, I don't know.
Yeah, none other than Dark Arrow, the mysterious community manager.
Well, manager. Careful with
community developer. All right. Anyways, yes, you all remember Dark Arrow from the Amplified stream if you were here. But yeah, Stephanie is taking a day to be off the stream, so but she might still be here in the chat. So watch out, don't do anything crazy. And how's our audio volumes? I hope we're not
hope everything is fine, I guess.
too loud. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. Yeah. I don't want to peak at all.
For me, it should be okay. Anyways, for me, it's easy just to raise my voice. That's the Spanish culture perks, I guess.
Yeah, the Spanish culture legacy trait is.
Yes, this is my legacy trait. To speak louder.
Plus 5 to your speaking volume. Anyways, welcome in everyone. How are we doing? Petty Pum Boom, Changlini, Axel Nefarious. Stephanie is here. Well, I am here in chat.
Nice.
With my face. Laser burned. Yeah. Laser burns. Well, hopefully you're not burned too bad.
No.
Anyways, Judgment, Caden, welcome in, Delu, Joe. I hope everybody is doing well. It's very good to have you all here in the stream today. We're going to be going over a couple of things. What most recently has happened in Humankind. If you're just tuning in and you don't know what's happening in Humankind, the Bolivar update is now live. There is a new DLC, The Cultures of Latin America, and consoles have been announced. And if you were here last Thursday, you'll know that it took every fiber of my being not to tell you that consoles were going to be announced literally 15 minutes after the stream. But you know what? That's what I do for this job. So anyways, probably no Jenga today. Unless
maybe.
I mean, you never know. You never know.
You have a redemption point for Jenga. There you have your idea.
10 million channel points and we play Jenga.
10 million. No, that's too much. You go too far.
I don't know how many how many years it would take you to earn that many channel points.
But for 1 million, I can take pineapple pizza.
You'd eat pineapples on pizza for 1 million channel points?
Yep. That's
a lot of channel points.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever heard of anybody having that many channel points, to be fair.
I heard, actually.
Really?
Yeah, one of the Spanish streamer, one of the most famous one is The Gref. They made like a surprise box for 5 million. So you don't know if it's something good or something bad. You spend it and wherever it goes.
They send the box to you?
They show it on the stream. What's in the box and then send it to you depending on what it is.
Oh my gosh. So they had mystery boxes.
The first thing was something really, really good. And the second one was like a miniature of a shit.
Wow. That's interesting. I mean, you'd have to be live for so many hours to earn that many channel points. And for like years, I feel like. But that's that's a lot of channel points, actually. Yeah, I just don't stream for enough hours to really give my viewers that many channel points, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day today. This is our last stream before the weekend, so we're gonna make it a good one. Me and Sergio are planning on playing as many of the DLC cultures as we can, maybe even the Mississippians.
If the AI allow us, yes.
If the AI don't take the Mississippians from us. So we'll have to see what happens. I'm also testing out a new camera angle. Wait, no, I'm too low. I gotta stand up a little bit here. A new camera angle.
Yes.
So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if that comes in handy. But anyways, yeah, let's get into some games.
Let's go for it.
Without further ado.
Oh, strange. Yes. Controlling here.
I know you're.
It's my first time here, so it's like.
Welcome to the setup, Sergio.
Thank you.
This is what we are always doing.
Yeah. So let's dive in.
Is the DLC coming to console day one? Delu, yes. So both of the DLCs will be available on console from day one. So no worries.
Yeah, but you can do the pre-order now anyway. So
Am
you
I
can
wearing
see
a
the content?
PlayStation? Oh,
Yeah, I'm just going for the PlayStation.
Heck yeah, consoles. Let's go. Did you think about that this morning? You were like, ooh, I'll wear a console
No,
shirt.
but they say like, yeah, why not? The white one is a sunny day here, so if I go for the dark T-shirt, it's gonna be
You're gonna be
really,
too
really
hot.
hot.
See, I wore a brown Humankind shirt, which you can't really tell it's Humankind, and that's the way I like it. I like to be sneaky about my branding.
Should we change any of the setting, or should I go the same setting that you and Stephanie try out, but with random avatars? So
We need to increase the land percentage so that it doesn't screw with us.
Okay. Yeah, 30% maybe.
Like 50 at least.
Yeah, let's go for 50. 2 continents is okay. We can just have fun there. Yeah, that should be okay for me.
It is coming to both PS4 and PS5. The Humankind console version will be. So yeah.
And the same with Xbox, like the normal Xbox and the X edition. I think you
Xbox.
have the Series X and the normal one, the Xbox One and Series X, if
Okay.
not mistaken. So well, let's dive in.
I can't wait. Ever since PC, I've been waiting, and I asked every single stream. Trust me, Caden. I recognize your name. I've seen you here. Your dedication is noted.
Oh, have the Spanish one.
I mean, pineapple on pizza is good, and not a heresy. Heresy. Exactly, Dark Fram. Exactly. Remember to change the DLC frequency setting to get all that new Latin America events. Gonna have to restart it.
Nah.
You've ruined it.
No.
Sergio, you've ruined everything. I do think we should turn that up, though, right? You want to see the DLC events?
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna go back through the menu.
Just in case you didn't see that happen.
Nobody cut new. This is a new stream now. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn that up.
It's high.
Yeah, we'll turn the other one.
None. There's no Africa now.
No Africa.
No Africa now.
No. No, you can turn Africa to like low.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Hi. Maybe this option it's not a lot of people knows about it because we recently added. So if you don't know this exists, this exists.
Yeah, if you're playing the new DLC and you're like, ooh, I really want to see the events, turn it up. Is there local multiplayer for Humankind? Kai, there is not local multiplayer, no. That would be interesting.
Yeah, could be interesting. I mean, I know
By local multiplayer, you mean like playing on the same Wi-Fi to be in a multiplayer game.
I mean, you can do that if you have different computers.
Yeah, but it's not actually
a local one, right?
It's not an actually LAN situation.
No, not like that. I mean, I think if you can, it should be okay. I guess if you're using different Steam account or different like Xbox account, should be okay because at the end you're using different account. What you cannot use is like a typical co-op in which you have divided the screen by 2, something like that. No, that's
there's no couch co-op Humankind.
No, not couch co-op. That's too far.
So that we can hear it, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Playing in the same console with my friend would be very nice if possible. I mean, I can kind of see something where like if you're taking turns, but the fact that all the turns are happening at the same time makes it impossible. And honestly, a game of Humankind that was separate turns would take like, I don't know, weeks to finish.
Yeah.
Everybody taking the same turn at the same time takes sometimes a long time to finish. I can't imagine taking turns for each.
Depends on how speed you as a player are, I guess, because I try to do everything quick.
Sergio's a speedy boy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try not to do it because I'm just like beep. So I'm gonna try not to do it.
We'll have to go a little bit slower than you usually do, maybe.
Yeah, but it's okay.
No, totally good, Delu.
Just go straight.
If you need to do
no, it's okay. I can just do with this now with WASD.
So maybe past to play multiplayer, we'll have to wait for Humankind Mobile Edition.
Mobile Edition, that would be nice.
Honestly, Humankind Mobile, if it was like a different style of game, could be kind of fun. Thank you, Zakage, for coming in and saying thank you for the great game. We appreciate having you here on Twitch. Taking separate turns on multiplayer would be hell. Yeah, honestly, Shadow, that would be the longest game ever. And no worries, Kai. I mean, we don't expect everybody to know every single thing, because we don't.
No, don't say that. We know everything.
We know everything? Okay, just kidding. We know everything. I just feel like that's a little cocky to say that we know everything.
Yes, I know.
I know as many things as I can know.
But even for me, with manage the community, it's sometimes even hard to have the time to play the game, because if I'm reading time the suggestions, I mean, I know everything, but I'm not having sometimes the time to even play the game, even though I know everything. Like, I know how is the balance going, but sometimes I don't even have the time to do it.
I get it, yeah. Humankind's Dungeon of the Ardent Mages. Am I the only idea person here? Apparently, Bachhoffel. Apparently.
Let's see. Okay, we have the American culture available, the Carolans. So I don't know if I should go for exploiting more population, or if I should just secure the Carolans.
So let's talk about the Carolans. Let's see what stuff they have here.
So basically, it's a builder culture, basically trying to focus on a mixture between money and science, because sometimes some cultures, when you specialize only on industry, sometimes for some people could be boring. Like, okay, you're a builder, of course, you do industry, sure, but if you do like another flavor, kind of, like yes, you have money and science, so it could be nice in the future.
Right. Plus 2 faith per adjacent district is very cool.
Yeah, and this is one of the most important things for me, is the healer, because we didn't have like a kind of a doctor unit. So the healer, what he does, or she does in this case, because he's the grandma, kind of the grandma.
She's the old lady healer.
Yes. So basically, just have like a 5 HP per turn to the units. So
interesting.
Nice.
Passive heals outside of friendly territories.
5 per turn, if not mistaken. A fakir.
If we get a chance, Caden, we'll definitely throw in some naval combat here.
Ooh, you want naval combat?
I don't think that the world that we're playing on is necessarily geared towards naval combat, but we will eventually have to get over there.
I can see some nice harbors here.
Honestly, yeah, this is a very interesting inlet right there. That's a huge bay.
So should we secure the Carolans, or just move a bit, grow a bit?
I mean, I feel like you got to go to the Carolans. I don't think you can wait.
Okay, normally I tend to wait, and I guess some of the
How many AI have already chosen though?
2
out of
have 6 or 8. If not mistaken. Okay, 6.
I mean,
just one more turn.
One more turn. He says one more turn, and then the Carolines are gone.
Yeah, it's because, for I guess,
Dr. Kane,
from the pro players, they just need to grow with the population and put more outputs. Like all these kind of things.
No chanclas. Of course, you don't need to research them, but she's stronger than the scouts unit is the most important for Dark Hero. Already eager for war, exactly. Another suggestion, Aboriginal Australians. If I knew how to mod, I would make one. I mean, that's a very good suggestion. I like it.
For doing mods, the cultures, you mean? There is a guide.
Aboriginal Australian culture. There
is a guide on Mod.io.
There's a guide how to do it.
Yeah, it's pretty complete. So.
Honestly, I mean, it seems relatively straightforward coming from somebody who has never made a mod. Because I'm like, okay, you have the art, you have the unit, you have the district, you have all the, the legacy trait, and then you have to just figure out all the math.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you're going to do illustrations and art and music and all the other things that are unique to a culture, Ooh, I also want to hear the Carolans' music.
Oh, go for it.
I was like, once we get over there.
Yeah, once we get over there, yeah.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. No worries. I am just growing my population as far as I can, I guess. Just using that's not an exploit, just growing as much as I can, I guess. So let's go, I think, for the music. Yep, let's go.
The challenges of a young civilization.
Young civilization. So what they say? It's so strange because normally I tend to read the chat all the time when I'm on the opposite way of the screen, so I'm just trying to, what they say?
Yeah, definitely. Keeping an eye on chat is definitely hard.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool, these like 2D, but then you're like flying through a 2D
like a
layers.
2D 0.5.
Yeah, it's 2.5 Ds.
2.5.
dreams or your nightmares to fruition.
So this is the music, even though you're gonna.
Ooh, we got some flutes going on here. I like it.
A place to store
Okay, bet I'll make that mod. You heard it here first, folks. Hey, you're accountable now, Shadow. You've said it, and we've all heard it. And if you don't make it, then we're all gonna be disappointed in you. I'm sorry, I couldn't finish it. We're all gonna be disappointed. Okay?
No, it's not that much. It's okay. It's okay.
No, I will be personally. I speak for me, I guess.
Okay.
I want you to make this mod.
Okay.
And when you do, I'll tweet about it.
Are you gonna tweet about
I
it?
promise. I'll tweet about it if you make the mod.
Okay. There is one thing that I want to mention of the emblematic quarter, the ceremonial plaza, because it needs to be placed on the coastal waters, so kind of a harbor, if you wanna
Okay.
say. But the
Well, specifically, yeah, coastal waters, not deep waters or anything like that.
no, it's just like a harbor.
Right, okay.
So the thing that is new that we are trying here to see if they like it or not is because it works as a hamlet. So if you remember how it works the hamlet,
Yeah, you
once
don't need to place it next to your...
exactly, and you can just place
Close
things
city.
there. So if you're gonna place it here, it's gonna work as a hamlet. It's kind of, it's
So we can start growing away from there.
Yep. So
What an interesting little territory you have there.
yeah, that's why I just take it here because I knew it about the ceremonial plaza. So I just like, okay, let's go for something you can place the coastal water, so
I like it.
I can secure it.
When are we going to see gameplay on console? Once consoles are out, potentially.
Yep.
I think we have some consoles here in the office that we can
Yep.
that we can take and stream from.
But no, it's too early, I guess.
No, yeah. Well, it's not.
Too early.
I would love to say that you'll see some gameplay before it's actually released, but I kind of doubt that will happen.
I think you will be able, but I'm not gonna do any promise.
Yeah, I'm not promising anything. I know that we like to keep things pretty close to the chest until we're ready to let it free into the world. But yeah,
Too much. Yes. I need.
yeah, Caden, interesting idea. I don't know how that would work. I don't.
What exactly?
They're suggesting adding different cultures.
Oh.
The graphics, I assume the graphics will be comparable on, the at least the new gen consoles, because PCs you can put the graphics at ultra, and I have to assume that some of the older consoles just won't be able to handle that,
No.
making the graphics be that comparable. So I would say keep your expectations realistic. It's as if you're playing it on an old console, yeah, it's probably not going to be the same as ultra graphics on PC. 4K Humankind.
That's a bit unrealistic, right? Like expecting like a 4K, 8K in consoles, something even 8K. You wanna get?
No. I mean, the PS5 is fairly robust, though.
Yeah, sure.
So I have to assume that it can handle whatever the PC can handle at this point.
Yeah, I agree. That should be okay, I guess.
It's not like you're going to do illustrations, actual culture mods on mod.io. Are we a joke to you? Okay, some people have actually like mashed up art and turned it into different things, but I don't think anybody is out there actually like drawing them themselves like from nothing, are they? Now I'm incurring the wrath of the universe, which is
No.
proving me wrong because I'm
it's
saying
okay.
a thing.
You're okay. It's okay. Don't worry. I got you.
Oh goodness, I'm still holding out for the Haiti. That'd be sick.
I mean, wait. This is the ceremonial plaza.
No Humankind 64. I mean, people have done crazier things. I've seen some crazy workarounds to get things running on old systems. I had to use an older GPU for a while. I was surprised at how much the graphical quality in Humankind mattered. I stuttered low, was super smooth. Yeah, I mean, and we were just actually talking to somebody today about who's currently working on optimizing certain parts of Humankind.
You mean on our studio?
Yes.
Okay.
During lunch.
Okay. It's because I was thinking like, are you talking about
the console
consoles?
versions are being produced by an outside studio called Aspire. But yeah, the PC version we're working on. So
But wait, this is
no
one
worries,
thing.
Caden. See you in a sec.
Oh, it's going.
Some games do like a performance and graphics quality option for the new gen. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak to what it's gonna look like. We'll just have to kind of wait and see.
Yeah. We cannot disclose that much information, to be honest.
Yeah,
I would love to. It's like everything.
it'd be fantastic. Yeah,
It's happened to me all the time with the community. Same as you. Like you are here, you want to say things, and like, no,
I don't know if I should say anything.
You can't do it. You know when
keep my lips sealed.
You know, the day I noticed the most is when we were revealing the console version and the DLC. What happened? It was funny for me because we updated first the Steam, right? Mm-hmm. So the community on Discord realized about the Steam, so they were starting like, hey, things is happening, I see this on Steam. And I was like, I cannot say anything, I'm gonna say yes or no, I cannot say anything.
Stay silent.
Yeah, but it was funny, the reaction of the community, so it was pretty funny, to be honest.
The people that are watching Steam know.
They're like vigilant, you know, like what's happening.
I know we had fan-made culture cards posted on the forum at the very least.
Exactly.
Humankind DOS? What's DOS?
DOS.
DOS?
Like
Dedicated operating system?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right?
That's what DOS stands for, I'm pretty sure.
Normally that's what they do. So I would like confusing
We
about
have
like
modded cultures with custom 3D models. Are you talking about like the what custom models are you talking about?
The
Denial of service?
The modding
I
tools,
guess
I
that
guess.
could be another meaning for DOS. I didn't even think of that, Cordova.
discrepancies. Okay.
They brought Civ 6 to the iPad. Interesting, yeah. I mean, that'd be kind of crazy.
The first really.
Playing on an iPad. I mean, it's not too different than like the touch controls on the Stadia, right?
Should be similar.
Similar, I say, knowing
just in
absolutely
case, you know,
nothing about programming.
Yeah, me neither, right? So it's just like, yeah, should be similar, but probably you have a lot of difference for sure.
Yeah.
What should it do?
What's DOS? Thanks for making me feel old, Jordan. Disk operating system. Oh, there's so many.
Like nomenclature, like
Nomenclature,
acronyms.
yeah.
That happens especially here when you're working on the game industry, or even for me, marketing industry. All the time is this kind of acronyms. Like there is.
Oh,
one,
I swear, our boss, Natasha, she's always saying like acronyms for like different shows or things like that, and I'm just like, I don't actually know what you're talking about. Sometimes,
Yeah, I understand your pain.
like, or different. I don't even know. Sometimes like different. I don't know. Just like a bunch of not adjectives. Talking about acronyms.
Yeah.
It's tough. I remember when I was doing the ROTC in college.
ROTC.
ROTC. See, this is another acronym. It stands for Reserve Officer Training Corps. And there's just a ton of acronyms, you know?
I'm gonna believe you.
Yeah. Shadow, so this is Sergio. If anybody wasn't here at the beginning of the stream, I mean, a lot of people have entered since
for sure.
since then. So anyways,
So
that's Sergio. Sergio is one of our community developers. So if you know Stephanie, who's normally here on Thursdays, Sergio and Stephanie are our two community developers, and they work on everything from Steam, Reddit, Discord, games together. They're looking at the feedback that you all put into games together, which, you know, by the way, always hop over to games together. Okay.
And Reddit. I'm not sure you mentioned Reddit as well, but
The second one I mentioned was Reddit. Yeah.
Okay.
I started
Like you said 4 or 5. It's like, did you?
I started playing on Reddit last week, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure.
I'm trying to earn my karmas, you know?
Yes, this is a super interesting mechanic. Like,
Yeah.
I want to post something
I can't
because
post
I want the
anything
karma.
because I don't have enough karma, so I have to find somewhere where I can post things where they allow me without any karma to earn my karma. So I'm getting lots of karmas. Is there a plan for a big DLC, or the plan is to just add some cultures? So, Delu, we have essentially 3 types of content planned for Humankind's live updates. We have free updates that are things like quality of life, balancing, whatever. Like the Bolivar update's a great example of this. New features like...
The year preview.
Yeah, the previews.
Like this.
Things like that, changing the UI, bug fixes, AI upgrades, all that stuff comes in free updates. We also have paid DLCs, and we have paid expansions. So expansions are a little bit different than a DLC because the DLCs are more of a way to increase the amount of content, the number of cultures, wonders, in-game events, all that good jazz. Songs,
Song, yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of jazz, but anyways, then expansions are a bit more of maybe a bigger overhaul of a game system, an addition of a new mechanic, things like that. So we have all 3 of those types of updates planned and, out into the future of the live production of Humankind. So all the way up until Humankind 2. Someday
In the future.
Hopefully that answers your question. I don't know if that was just word soup, but will we ever get different maps to choose from, like Earth maps, continents, etc.? You mean Cordova, you mean made by us? Because there are already custom maps that have been made by the community, tons and tons of them. I think in some ways it would almost be redundant if we made these type of maps.
Maybe in the future.
It's possible. I mean, for example, in Endless Legend, we had, just a randomly generated map that you could use. But then we also had the option to use the Auriga map. Yep. So, I mean, it's not too far-fetched to imagine that it might happen. I always see Steph. I rarely come on these streams because of time zones. No worries. It's almost 3 a.m. in Australia. Sheesh.
My God. Jesus.
Well, we appreciate you coming even though it's late. Heck yeah, Delu.
Oh yeah, the things in the last comment. Yeah, all the content that we're releasing on PC is going to be available on day 1 on consoles.
Yeah, so you'll have both of the DLCs that are already in Humankind.
Exactly.
But yeah, great question, Kyriana. And welcome in. I see it's your first time chatting. It's good to have you here. DOS, dudes outwitting snakes. I mean, how many things could DOS stand for?
I'm just now trying to think of...
Dead on sight. It's kind of like DOA. Dead on arrival.
Demons on a stream?
Demons on stream. That's what we are. We're DOS.
Yes.
Goodness gracious. All right, talk me through what's happening in our kingdom,
yeah, sorry, I'm
kingdom
just,
here.
I'm just so focused. I'm just actually... this is kind of my first time here. I'm a bit nervous, so...
You're gaming right now. You're gaming. No worries.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just focusing on doing things maybe too fast, to be honest.
I've been keeping an eye on things that are happening as I've been reading the chat. It looks like we're slowly expanding. You've been scouting out into the...
Yeah, I'm just scouting as much as I can
other
just
regions
to see where my friends are, especially because I have here the Bantu, so I know Bantu can expand really, really quick.
Yeah, tell me how far we are away from researching our healer unit.
Healer units, there is no requirement of research, so we can just
we don't even have to research it.
Nope.
We can just straight up produce healers.
Yep. But it's one of the suggestions from the community, like I think it was Dr. Kane, if not mistaken, that mentioned that could be interesting to be, for example, unlocked with a calendar, because if you go like on the thematic role, like Isagramma with herbs and everything, so maybe go with a calendar,
yeah,
kind of thing,
sure.
like it could be interesting. Every suggestion we noted, so this is a nice suggestion. So
yeah, we appreciate all the community feedback, by the way. Keep it coming. If you have ideas, if you have comments, feedback about the DLC, anything like that, please send it over on Games Together.
Yep. Even though
We're listening.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, he's listening.
I'm listening.
I'm having to listen to all the crazy people on Facebook.
I'm sorry about you. Well, we have the same. You have your Facebook. I have my Steam.
Yeah, that's true.
Each of us have our favorite platform. You know what I mean? So
I think my favorite platform is TikTok. Everybody
I like it.
that watches our, well, not everybody, but a lot of people that watch our videos on TikTok, they're just like, what games are these? These are so cool.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you don't even know about our games, but it's cool. And that's what I like to hear, you know?
Yeah, I like TikTok as well.
I'm sorry for all of my questions. You can stop me if I'm annoying. But you talked about Endless games. Are they coming to PS5 too? So Endless Legend, I don't know, how old is Endless Legend at this point? It's like
It wasn't like
7 years?
2014 or 16, one of the two.
Okay, then
because
maybe it's
I'm
not that
mixing
old.
with Endless Space. Because I think Endless Space is 2014.
It's some years old by now. And so I would say it's not likely that you're going to see Endless Legend or Endless Space receive updates or ports to any other platforms or anything like that. I think you're much more likely to see, you know, a new iteration, a new game like Endless Dungeon.
Yeah,
or
we just
something like
announced
that.
it. So we just announced the open dev. So
Yeah, by
that's
the way,
focus, right?
If anybody is interested in the Endless games, we do have the open dev signups available for Endless Dungeon, which I don't know if anybody could link those. I haven't had time.
You cannot ask me.
I haven't had time to make a command in the chat yet.
I can always tell you that. Yeah, Darkaru, can you just?
I
make
was
the
busy
link?
setting up my second camera angle.
I love the camera angle, to be honest.
There are Twitch drops. Yes, we currently have Twitch drops available. Can anybody confirm that the Twitch drops are working? I think somebody mentioned it earlier. There we go. Stephanie put the link to the Endless Dungeon open dev.
Nice. I'm so hyped for the open dev.
I'm very hyped too. I
so
gotta be
hyped.
honest, I played probably for about an hour today.
Ooh, not bad.
Yeah, I was getting into it.
I've played already.
I'm working on a tutorial video for when the open dev launches so that anybody that's not familiar with the Endless Dungeon or Dungeon of the Endless can understand the basic concepts and kind of get started in there. Because, yeah, there might be some new things that you haven't seen before in previous games. So
Okay.
definitely sign up if you're interested.
My hype is increasing.
Yeah, I know. Am I building the hype? I'm on YouTube too. I'll switch to Twitch. I mean, if you're interested in the Twitch drops, it is a unique benefit of being over on the Twitch platform as opposed to the YouTube one.
Yeah, I feel sorry for YouTube now that you say so.
Well, see, that's the thing. YouTube's got to evolve. They need to come out with YouTube drops or whatever.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Unique things that you can only get if you're watching on YouTube. That's how you play the game. Competition is good. Competition is good for innovation because, you know, when people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna go over to Twitch," just like they said, you know, that's how it happens. Cordova, I basically just explained the live support plan, which, I mean, you're a smart cookie. I think you can infer for yourself. I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I didn't confirm anything. I'm just saying, you know, it makes sense that if that's part of our plan.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, we're planning to have support of the game for a lot of time. So of course,
Yeah,
we'll have a lot of plans for the game. So
We're not just gonna stop updating Humankind anytime
No.
soon.
I mean, it's how long? It's almost a year from Humankind.
We're coming up on our year anniversary.
Oh, year anniversary. I like it.
One
I
year.
didn't even
one
thought
year.
about it.
It's not a real word. It's just year.
Yeah, I know, but I
anniversary.
like it. I just like it. You know, like
Kind of hard to say, to be honest.
yeah, I didn't manage to say it the first time. So
Year anniversary.
year anniversary.
Those were good. That was very good. You did it. You did. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Stephanie. Oscar Marquez, what's up? Ontarian Protogen, welcome. I see that you've made it today. How are you doing? Is that the evolution of Mudkip, isn't it? I can't tell what that gif is.
The what? Oh, wait. Let's read it. I didn't. I forgot
For
to
YouTube, I just
update
let
you.
Twitch run on mute in the background. Plus, I hate my username on there. Someone stole my username, but it's a dead account. Oh no! I wish that you really could like request to like get your name. I've looked it up. Jordan Merrill they don't use Twitch. They just take the name and I can't use it, which is very sad. But it's fine.
So we have this is one of the new events. So we want to try.
Let's go.
You are gonna decide our future of our family.
All right, I'll read it in a really
Go for
epic
it.
tone. Once a wandering tribe, your civilization now possesses a fine city where generations of families have settled and grown. Individuals are known by a single name alone, but with more and more citizens, it is becoming harder to track family lines, to know who is related to who. In order to better identify your people, you believe it's time for citizens of the same family to take a common second name. From where should the family name originate? Mother? The identity of a newborn's mother is never a matter of dispute. Father. We should take the name from the father, a pillar of strength for the child. Nature. We should let families be inspired by something from the world or myth.
Ooh.
I kind of like the nature one. That sounds dope.
Right? Especially where the Catalans.
I mean,
more
I
attached to the nature.
think if any evidence that this is how it happened is your last name, actually.
like God Peter.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go for the nature.
My last name doesn't mean anything, but your last name actually comes from the earth, comes from things around you.
Yeah. I mean, my last name is strange if I try to guess from where it came, so I'm not
Of
gonna...
the street.
Of the street.
You come from the street. Oh goodness.
A lot of funny stories around that in the family, I guess. Oh, come on.
I think it's a Vaporeon. Oh, well, that makes more sense. In front of fire, because this is fine. I can't hover over the emoji to gain any hints as to which Pokemon it was. I mean, it kind of... Okay, now I can see the little, collar or whatever that Vaporeon has. Damn, Rogan never did voiceovers. I like it. Rogan just had an excellent voice already, so he didn't even have to try. To be fair, though, I appreciate it, Shadow.
But I like your acting voice.
Streets of Kame. You think so?
Yeah, I like
You think
it.
I could do trailers? Should I do trailers? I think we should hire Amplitude should hire me to do our next trailer.
Actually, maybe you can try to go to our sound friend department.
For Endless Dungeon. I've dropped so many hey, if you need me, I definitely voice act for you if you so desire.
If you need it, I can do
Just
my
in case,
effort,
just in case. But I'm just intently waiting for them to ask me.
I'm doing the same, actually.
I can sing. You're right, Nefarious. Yeah, I really love singing. Actually, it's one of my favorite things.
They are so
Oh no!
all the time. They don't leave me alone.
Warriors.
Yeah, they are trying just to expand. I was trying to expand it here, but I think they attacked me 4 times. It's so boring to do. Well, boring not.
They're being
Stop, please,
aggressive.
give me alone. It's okay. If they want war, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I was trying to be pacifist in my
kick
life
their butts.
because Stephanie tend to be kind of a pacifist here, so I'm just trying let's try to be pacifist.
Cordova is just destroy them.
Okay.
Burn them to the ground. Babylonians. Oh,
Yeah, I'm just buying everything, Just give me everything you got.
yeah,
Give
we
me
need those
everything.
boosts. I
I'm just
mean,
buying everything.
if we have the money, either we spend it on buying out things or we buy the resources. There's no other options.
Okay.
Jordan can do Endless Dungeon, the rock opera.
The Rock?
From mundane tallies of crops.
This is my dungeon, yeah. I don't know.
It was okay.
Yeah, I was I was gonna go Phantom of the Opera mixed with Endless Dungeon.
I mean, no, sometimes you do it in
The
the
endless
internal lore. Sometimes you do it in the
dungeon.
mornings on the meetings. Sometimes, if I'm
here's the
lucky.
thing. If I get to the meeting early enough and Juliet's not in there, then then I'll sing. I just sing whatever song is on my head
Fair enough.
to start the meeting right.
Yeah, I like
So
it.
you gotta start the meeting
You get
right with
another
a little
spirit,
song, yeah.
Oh, he's singing today. Oh, nice.
I love the auto subtitles. Just doesn't add anything when it doesn't know what was said. Yeah, the subtitles do just stop if they don't know what's happening. Next thing Jordan knows, he's gonna need to dub death cries of Endless Dungeon units or something. That would be actually super cool to do like the death gurgle.
The death gurgle.
The gurgle, yeah. The death gurgle is the sound that something makes as it's giving its last breath.
Ah,
You know?
okay, yeah.
It's the gurgle.
That one. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm gonna go for war. They want war. They're gonna get war. Yeah, let's go for some.
Kyrenia, is it possible for certain events to create factions? I don't know if I necessarily understand your question.
Factions. Humankind, you mean, or?
Yeah, are you referring to... I don't know what you mean by factions, because when I hear factions, I think endless universe.
I was thinking like, there is no faction here?
I'm like,
what are you talking?
Are you talking about cultures as factions?
If it's culture, the answer is yes.
Endless universe metal opera would be pretty crazy.
So, we arrive to the point in which we can move on or just wait a bit to keep going. Because
let's see what the Nazca have to offer. One bonus emblematic district on territories containing a natural wonder.
Yeah. So basically, if your territory is quite the one that normally is like the mountain, the Everest, like these kind of things. So it's like a situational. So if the territory have a lot of wonders, maybe it's really, really nice. I can understand.
Have any?
I think I saw something on the sea. I think it's this one.
Is that the blue hole?
Yeah, I think so. I saw something on the screen, but I just skipped it too fast.
Okay.
I think so. Okay.
Okay. So if we get it, we get an extra emblematic
We
district.
can have another emblematic district.
And the Nazca lines, these huge bird drawings, influence and faith. That's very nice that there's another influence option now.
Yep. But for me, this is the coolest one.
The headhunters. That's sick.
It's basically, we need to imagine like they have the Saret Ardor benefits. We can see benefit. This is a proper name, but I don't remember. So benefits, because I'm speaking in Spanish in my head. So basically, when they kill a unit, they basically tuck the head.
Right.
They just took the head.
A head trophy.
So they get inspired and get more strength units.
Shared ardor. When this unit destroys an enemy in battle, it inspires all its allies and provides them with an ardor bonus.
Yeah, 2+2 combat strength.
Interesting. A new mechanic in the game.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So basically, if you kill some people with this, or some beloved units will get some combat strength.
Very nice.
We'll call it.
Hey, Sublustrous, welcome in here. Who is that? Sergio, would you like to reintroduce yourself again?
Yes. Basically, my name is Sergio. Basically, if you notice my second time I say basically after 3 words, so I'm not gonna repeat it again. So I'm from Spain. That's why my accent. So I can try to force my Scottish accent, or my British accent. So
Can you do an American accent?
just my normal way of speaking. I guess it's more naturally American than British.
I guess that's fair. You don't sound...
Because I
was like, you don't sound British. You sound Spanish.
yeah, I've said water. That's the only.
Bottle of water.
Water. So I'm from Spain. Basically,
You might recognize them better by the name Dark Arrow.
Yeah, that's
They're usually moderating the chat.
the chat, Discord, and games together.
Yeah.
And I didn't say why my name is Dark Arrow, which is a stupid story. Basically, it's like when I was playing World of Warcraft, my first class was a hunter.
Okay.
So that's why Dark Arrow. Basically, just I was playing with the hunting.
Because a normal arrow, not cool. Dark arrow, no, that's cool.
And there is 2 A's because with 1 A was taken already.
Oh, okay.
So Dark Arrow.
Add another A.
Yeah, this typical thing.
Oh, goodness. That makes sense. All right.
So basically, I'm a community developer. That's it.
Looks like Stephanie saw Vesuvius. Maybe we have a volcano looming around.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're playing too fast. You missed.
Got it. My only problem, we have almost at war with these beloved friends.
Well, if we just take them and their city, then we can just have it.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, let's get them.
I'm already preparing for war, so I'm okay with it.
Is it intended that you don't have to unlock emblematic units? They're already immediately after changing areas. Certain emblematic units need to be researched. Certain ones don't.
Yep. Maybe once we move to the Nazca, I can present it that, because I'm gathering some stars before moving to the next era.
Yes,
even though we're going
keep the fame
first.
high.
You see the blue ones starting just going ahead, and I don't like it. I don't like it. No, it's okay.
Oh, Stephanie's saying that it's not intended for all of them. Are all of them currently? I wasn't aware of this issue.
That car is
Well, there you go. Stephanie has given the word.
Yeah.
Which are our favorite Avatar outfits in the new DLC?
Cubans.
The Cubans are pretty cool.
Yeah, as you go with more militaristic approach. So for me, that I play like this, so I guess just go with my play style.
Yeah, I like
guess.
the Aztecs a lot, actually, though.
Which one?
Aztecs?
Ah, this.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
emblematic unit
Makes sense.
appears to be
The war faction, the pacifist faction, the theocratic faction, the scientific faction.
Yes.
Okay, so let me figure out this question then.
They are a bit worried against me, so I'm just gonna demand a couple of things.
My person is so upset.
What happened?
They were just yelling.
Okay, sure.
I would say no, it's not possible to create factions. Are you saying that as like an idea?
Are we still in Humankind? Or
Yeah, we're
did
talking about Humankind. They're talking.
Makes sense.
Yeah, well, originally what was said was, I'm trying to figure out where the heck it was in the chat.
Fair enough.
Oh, where did it go? I think it's gone off the screen now.
No worries.
It's too late. Okay, it's an idea. I mean, that would be a very interesting idea. I think that, with the different culture, affinities, I feel like you kind of already have that flavor for each culture.
Yep, agree.
Yeah, there is no faith-based culture. It's an influence or aesthete culture. So there's no religious culture. I think historically speaking, most cultures have had some religious aspect. So it feels would feel a little odd to be like, well, you're just the religion culture.
I mean, we have definitely some cultures that are focused on faith, but it's not like a faith culture, because we don't have like a faith type of culture, because at the end we have industry, merchant, scientific, agrarian. So it would be strange once only with faith, For me, it would be strange. Maybe it could be a nice idea. Anyways, I'm just getting the suggestions.
Yeah,
but
internalize the suggestion.
Yeah, I just got it. But yeah. So the Bantu are a bit disturbing.
Yeah, they're expanding pretty fast.
So I'm gonna just go for war.
Yeah, do it.
So basically,
the real question is should we?
We can already go to war. So I'm gonna withdraw my demands, because I'm gonna increase my war support a lot, because I'm just creating some units to go to war. So I want to be prepared for war.
Fair enough. We want to be fully ready for this.
Yes.
Is the console version, will it be compatible with mouse and keyboard? Because even if there's a way to play with a controller, it's always better to play games like Humankind with a mouse.
And I don't know the answer.
I think a lot of time is going into being able to play it with a controller, but I don't know if Aspire is currently planning on having keyboard and mouse support. It's a good question.
It's a good question, yeah. I'm just now wondering.
I was like, we can try and find the answer, but
I mean, my question will be yes, in a way, because Stadia can use keyboard as well, I guess.
Certain console games have keyboard and mouse support. I think like Apex Legends or Fortnite or something like that, but I'm not sure how difficult that would be. In the future, would it be possible to add an AI aggression slider? That is an interesting idea. I think currently how we have it set up is that the different AI personas have a preset aggression one, but I do think it would be interesting to be able to change the aggression, so you could have a peaceful Agamemnon or something.
Yeah, but at the end that's the pre-default, but we can change the default kind of personality.
That's what 4X Extraordinaire is talking about, is if you could add some granular control to the
how
AI
they are,
personas.
you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely
I
would be
mean,
nice.
you technically can, create a persona and give it certain
But
traits.
also on Games Together, you can
custom.
search for like personas, even by the community, or even us. They can search us as well. So what they can do, if they want to have like play against all full militaries, they can filter, if not
Yeah.
mistaken, on the Games Together the persona.
Yeah, I
page.
don't think that necessarily it's the lack of ability to find a persona to fight against that appeals to them. I think it's just the fact that they want that feature, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah, maybe that's the right. I'm just thinking out
all right.
loud.
I'm
kind
going to
of.
read Kyrenia's essay here. For example, in the last event, we picked having the natural last names. What if some of our people disagreed with that last choice and wanted last names from the mother, and they decided to use mother last names, just like real life? It's common for families have the male's last name, but there are families that use the mother's last name. They might create rifts or issues with your people. That's a very interesting thought.
Yeah.
I think that probably the best mechanic in the game that would kind of fit with that is, I guess, to have chances of unexpected, consequences.
Yeah.
From an event.
Like an event.
Well,
be
because
nice.
it was an event, right? And
It
I
was.
just think that choosing the names didn't actually have a chance of unexpected consequences. But I think what you're talking about with having, sub factions within your civilization, how does that manifest itself from a gameplay perspective? Like, what is that? Oh, we got some cavalry coming in.
Yeah, we're having a little problems here because we're having here. I spot some units here, and the cavalry decided to start ransacking.
Oh, it's just a scout rider.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go straight for them. It's like, you are gonna stop it right there. They are going too far on our territory, which I don't like it. So I'm just gonna go straight and go to war. I didn't want to go to war, actually. They're forcing me.
I don't know about that. I think we had plans to expand.
Can you imagine, like, I'm losing already in the first turns?
Yeah. This is your opportunity to show off how good you are at the game, Sergio.
And then I went, okay, Jesus, the pressure is going on.
It'd be nice to have an expansion for dealing with internal affairs like pretenders to the throne, heresies, or opposing ideologies. It'd be very cool. It would be. I think the slider should govern what random personas are chosen. Like, you're just asking for the game to do it for you, essentially, instead of wanting to manually pick the personas yourself. You just want the game to do it for you.
Okay, let's start in the war.
I mean, yeah, problem I have is that the AI usually dominates by vassalizing the rest of the AI and snowballing. Interesting. That I have seen that happen for sure, where you have a super aggressive AI that takes over the other AIs and then kind of
we cannot
springboards itself ahead of you.
But this is the same with you. If you just starting vassalizing people, of course your score is going to be high. But we changed in this beta the AI, so now it shouldn't be that aggressive at the beginning. But maybe if you consider that is so difficult, maybe you should decrease a bit the difficulty level, because even for me sometimes it's like, okay, maybe I need to step down a bit.
Yeah, whenever we play against Kiri's avatar, we always get wrecked.
Kiri is a good avatar.
Kiri is difficult to play against. She's cruel and yeah, it's dark Kiri.
Actually, some people on the community mentioned to me that my avatar as well is quite aggressive.
Interesting.
So maybe if you want to try a challenge, they can try my avatar. I need to change the Cubans to go with the thematic of the war, I guess.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm gonna declare war if you don't mind. Let's go to. Oops. Okay.
Oh, oopsie daisy.
Sorry. Yeah, they just want this, so go on.
It would be cool if the AI had the mechanic / feature of forming coalitions, scheming against their overlord. That'd be really cool. They could be like multiple vassals could. I mean, can vassals of a single civilization, can they ally?
What do you mean?
Well, technically,
the vassal ally.
Yeah, well, okay. So if you're the vassal of another civilization, can you ally with another vassal of that same civilization?
I know,
already
for
have
example, I know the trading goes through the leech. I think it's leech, right?
Yeah, the leash.
So you cannot directly trade with the vassals because it's managed by the leech. And I think you can have the alliance with the vassals, yes. But I've never tried because normally when they're starting the vassalization
Right.
process, I am already have established the alliance normally because they don't do it.
Vassalization.
Yeah, vassalization
Oh,
process.
that's a really difficult word.
Yes, I know.
Ooh, open borders.
Yeah, I don't mind. They look
Are they
friendly with me.
I was gonna
It's
say,
okay.
are they sneaky?
No, they're fine.
They being sneaky?
Actually, I'm gonna try to alliance with them to see if they wanted to join like a war against our. Yes.
Ah,
Would you mind to join on my war against them? No, they don't want to declare war. It was too far.
yeah.
I needed to try. Okay. I wanted to some allies, so it's easier to just do the war. But it's okay. Don't worry. I just do the war by myself. So we go for the Nazca. We move to Nazca.
Heck yeah.
I want this
I love it so
hunters.
much that the Nazca get random lines. Well, we might just see that here in a second.
Yep. Well, once we see the wonderful
Cutscene.
cutscenes, yeah.
Heck yeah. Quick question: does Humankind run on M1 processors? So it is not supported on M1 processors currently.
A new future.
I know some people in the community try to run the Rosetta, I think it's called. Like
There's a third-party application called Rosetta where you can run Humankind on an M1 chip. It is not perfect. It has some issues. I've heard that there's some visual glitches
yeah.
or something like that. But I definitely have heard people have done it.
Yep. Me too.
Now, whether it's possible or whether it's fully supported, two different
Different
situations.
things.
So, yeah.
But it's a difficult one because at the end, I think some people doesn't realize like the M1 chip is a new type of
Architecture.
architecture. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for.
I got you. I knew exactly what you were gonna say.
Nice. So it's a different architecture. So I see a lot of people in the community say like, yeah, the M1 is like a normal CPU. It's okay. You just if it's working on a normal Apple processor chipset, it should be okay on the M1, but it's a different total chipset. M1 is more similar to the chipsets of the phones and not the similar to kind of Intel,
Yeah.
AMD kind of.
Which, without going into the programming, because we don't really know how it programs, I have to assume that there's a reason why there's mobile game programmers and
Yep.
PC game programmers.
Yeah.
Ergo, having the same programmers try and make a game for the M1 chip as well as the regular Mac chips, or the older Mac chips, I guess we should say.
Yeah,
at
we
this
say
point,
now
not
they-
regular.
Didn't they launch the other day the M2 chipsets?
They announced M2.
on the last one. And by the way, this they mentioned it, like some of the units you mentioned like need to be unlocked on the tech tree, and this is the case of the headhunter. So in order to unlock it, you need to investigate the standing army because you mentioned it in the
research
past.
a little
Research.
bit.
So I'm gonna do that before, and they are starting to ransack in our wonderful city here, which I don't like it. So I'm just gonna go to war, and there is one thing that we add because some of the people that our game is aesthetically really beautiful. I have to say, sorry.
It's very beautiful.
I have to say. So we know some people in the community ask for like in order to give you more immersion when you move to your next culture. Normally, all of the administrative center renovate with the new style. So what we did is the possibility to keep your ancient aesthetic, so you keep your heritage kind of. So if you wanted to renovate to the new style, you can just for one industry. You can just renovate it and then the aesthetic will change to the new culture. So you can try to say like, okay, my capital I'm gonna keep it as the Caroline aesthetic to keep the heritage kind of thing. But for the next city, let's do the work in progress.
Yeah.
To keep it to the Nazca aesthetics.
I like it.
So I'm gonna do it so people can appreciate it on the next turn because
Because
Why not?
we might not get any new cities here.
no, because they are going leave me alone. They're like, leave me alone, please. So yeah, I'm gonna start in
que son hermosas, pero mantengan a la gente de green.
Spanish. I did Spanish.
De ellas esos irrespetuosos dañaron la imagen del colibrí, poniendo su estúpido logo. Por suerte están presos.
Let's go more like in deep, I guess.
Yeah, that was a very deep comment. Betty
Yeah.
Bum Boom.
So
They did not renovate before, but now you can do it. Yes.
basically that's the point. Let's say that's the point. So let's go to war. It's because they are trying to ransack our beautiful administrative center that now is the Nazca line. So we cannot appreciate it because they are there. So let's invite them to get away of here. And they don't. Yes.
Yes.
Bye bye. So
zoom in on
now
that.
we can appreciate our beautiful Nazca line.
Ooh, I like it.
Well, that's not the Nazca line. Sorry, the administrative center of Nazca. The Nazca lines are here. Is
The
gonna be here.
Naskin Administrative Center.
Yeah, the Nazca line is going to be here in the following turns.
I'm very excited to see it. I haven't gotten a chance to play the DLC yet since I have been swamped.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. Yeah, this is the internal jokes, I guess. Like, I know what you have been done. Whoa! What
That's a
happened here?
bunch of independent people.
Yes, Jesus. What happened?
Plateau. Is that one of the new?
I know. I don't remember the names.
Oh my
so
heavens! I can't stop yawning.
It's okay.
I need to breathe more.
Breathe.
I'm okay.
You're okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. What are you doing?
So they're running away.
Of course they're running away. So I'm just gonna chase them. Because, yes, I want war. Yes.
Give us blood for the blood gods.
Yes, finally they decide not to run, so they're gonna suffer consequences. So let's see, scouts, warriors.
Are they allowed to retreat?
They already tried to retreat, so they're gonna do it again.
Okay.
So they are
What is the
forced.
cooldown on the retreat?
It's one turn.
Oh, it's only one turn. Okay.
Yep. So let's go full
Full aggression.
yes. So basically I'm gonna try to use the wonderful spearmen against the cavalry because of course you get some benefits.
Heck yeah.
Let's remove them from the earth. So I can just go for their beloved archers. And
Heck yeah.
this one they're gonna suffer more archery, and let's try to surround them. Surround them. Words. Din din. Oof. Din din. Din din din. And I think that's okay because this one. Yes.
We got some rough rolls on some of those.
Yeah. It should be easy for us, to be honest.
They got the defending bonus though.
They don't get anything.
Well,
They are dead.
we attacked them.
Yeah. That's it. It's almost finished. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Give them the business.
Yeah. So I'm just. Yeah. Why not? I'm just gonna. Yes. That death. Okay. Easy. Easy.
Easy win.
So this is one of the things that if you didn't participate on the beta when we presented, we changed how the war it goes. Okay.
The war support is
The war
how
score
it's
and the
gained.
war score. The war score is now gaining depending on the number of units you kill. So in this case, they lost 4 units. So 4 times 2, 8. Basically,
Easy
basic
maths.
Easy maths.
4 times 2.
So what does it means? It does means that even if you win the battle, it can be losing war score if they defeated a lot of our units. So we can say it's like a pre-rigged victory because maybe you lost a lot of units on the process of winning the battle.
Yeah.
So we choose
Yeah.
that.
Definitely possible to win a war and
Losing war
lose
score.
war score at this point.
Exactly.
Especially if you have outdated units, you know, and you're just like
Yeah, like the peasants. You throw the peasants.
throwing the outdated units at them, or your militia. Yeah.
Poor militia.
I have a question.
for it.
With the Argentinian units in the industrial
The
era,
Watchers.
why did the Argentinian units look like Native Americans? I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but
Yeah, me neither. I mean, maybe you consider it, but I don't consider looks like American.
the what I can say, Ignacio, is that the artist's depiction of anything in this game is based off of the most accurate historical evidence that we have. And we have historians that work for our company and help our artists decide how to illustrate things. They look up photos if there are any. And we do our best to make sure that everything is as accurate as possible, as this is a historic game. So hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah. But I consider they have a different perspective. But it's true at the end, if you even go for the industrial, if you go for I'm not an expert here on history, but probably in some areas of Argentina, because it's so big, the country at the end, especially on the countryside, they will use the gauchos with the horses and the gun, and that's why maybe it looks similar to Native American, not the way, or Pacific American. But
I get that.
I think it's a different flavor for me.
Yeah.
Let's go. The war is winning. We're winning the war, of course. None of unexpected. What are you doing? I see people. Oof. A lot of joining people here. Maybe we can do this battle, but it's going to be 8 against 8 units.
What type of units do they have?
They have warriors,
we have
scouts, a bunch of... they are the same thing here. We should be okay. Should be.
Is there any sort of high ground advantage that we can take on them and play a little bit of defensively until we have an advantage, and then we can
Actually, we are
push the advantage with them?
Position, but I think we can win. Let's go for winning. They retreat. Now we can have the advantage because they were pretty close, the 2 units, so I knew if we start battle, probably the other troops we enter as reinforcements. But now that they retreat, they cannot just
separate their forces and then attack. Smart. Spanish Inquisition over here.
Yep. And basically I'm just ransacking their administrative centers, so I'm increasing my war support. We changed that as well, so now you can see
I don't remember seeing that.
Nope, that's new because now you can see more visually how it affects the war support changes on these kind of actions.
Awesome. I like it. That's a nice quality of life feature for sure.
Yeah. And now
they're coming back.
No, but I'm gonna try to do a bold move here because now we can upgrade to our lovely new headhunters.
Ooh, let's go.
So I'm just gonna.
We don't have enough for that one.
Next
Need
turn.
7.
But looks, they're so nice.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna wait. I don't have to rush for it.
What's up, Bloodman? How you doing? Welcome into the stream. It's good to see you here. What's up, Dundre Sellers? Hello. Welcome into the stream.
And I have a lot of influence. I should start expanding my territory, but I was involved in this wonderful conflict. So let's see how I can do it. Should they expand here to or below it? Or maybe they are gonna be aggressive, to be honest.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try to expand here because it's quite...
What do we have over there?
I don't know.
Is it connected by land, do you think?
Yep. Well...
Oh, no, it's...
No, but I can do it because I investigated the sailing, so it should be okay because we are not entering into the deep waters. And
just a short little journey.
I built a beautiful harbor here, so we should be doing pretty easy.
Smart. I like it.
Let's go.
Hey, ask questions. You put Xbox Game Pass, yes or no?
Is it
yes?
It's on Game Pass already.
The game is on Xbox Game Pass for PC already, and when it comes to Xbox, it will also be on consoles.
Yep.
In November.
Dun, dun, dun. Dramatic pause.
I mean, it was a yes or no question, but I felt like it needed a little bit more information.
Yeah. No, I get it. Don't worry. Oh, new event.
Oh,
You got a new event.
The Hidden Lives of Cacti. In the expanding city of Corral, an unusual but pressing issue needs to be addressed. While preparing the land for the new districts, hundreds upon hundreds of cacti needed to be cut down. They now lie stubbornly and prickly, occupying a large expanse of land. The vegetation should be burnt, but should it be set alight for fuel or spectacle?
We're at war, I want food.
Fuel. The smiths and smelters of Keral will make good use of this vegetation in their furnaces. Or spectacle. We will burn the cacti in a festival celebrating our great military victories, even if it comes at some expense.
The thing is, I'm interested on
The unit reduction cost.
yes, but
We don't
I
have 200.
No, and I don't want to go into not break even, but starting losing stability. So, who will say no to plus industry?
Hey.
Goes into the war machine.
Let's burn this cactus.
Just burn everything. Let's see. Yeah, trade expeditions.
GG's. Yeah, heck yeah, DeAndre. Now I'm curious, the company has hired historians. What about talking to native people? So as we are a company that is located in Paris, France, there are certain limitations to who we can employ here at the studio. So I don't necessarily think that it would be super likely to find someone from each culture that we could
Can you imagine?
that we could have in the studio at all times to prepare ourselves for whatever new cultures that we're adding to the game. So if that answers your question, to say whether or not our historians talk to native people, I definitely think our historians do research and potentially talk to people from native cultures and things like that.
Yep.
I can't say for sure that they did that for one specific culture in the most recent DLC, but yeah, I mean they do their research. It's not like they're just reading a book about.
But that's the job of the historian people, because even if you are, because normally on history, I think, if not mistaken, when you're studying history, you tend to specialize in a type of background.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's impossible to learn everything about everything.
yeah,
You
so
know?
normally maybe you can say, okay, I'm specializing in Nordic cultures. So
Sure.
of course you learn more about like Norway, Sweden, Denmark, this kind of culture, but it's impossible to learn everything from all cultures.
Yeah.
That's why I do research. I think that's part
Yeah.
of the job of the historian.
Yeah, so we had Etienne on the stream last week,
Yeah.
and he mentioned going to museums, or not going to museums, but using the resources from museums online to do research, from real artifacts from the Mississippian culture.
Yeah, how they were called the ancient cities,
Yeah.
the village.
Learn about their, social structure, what type of things that they use to make food, whatever.
So we're going to the second part of the wonderful cactus. So we burn them now, and
Oh,
maybe we'll
good.
have some problems now.
The Hidden Lives of Cacti, number 2. Dun dun dun. The cacti were burned to great effect. The one unintended side effect was the powerful smell that swept across Corral as the flames licked the sky. One worker, curious, harvested more of the cacti from the surrounding hills, then soaked them in water, hoping to create a new perfume. Sadly, no delightful fragrance was found, but after a few weeks of steeping in the water, he realized he'd created a powerful beverage. An adult beverage, even. One that led to more spiritual revelations. Now he has brought the concoction to your court and asks how it should be used. Should we sanction it? All deserve the chance of communing with the spirits of their ancestors.
Yes.
Limit it. Should we restrict the use of this potent drink to religious ceremonies alone? Or should we prohibit it? The workers should focus on their toil, not their spiritual awakening. Wow, that's kind of terrible.
Yeah.
No alcohol for you because you need to work harder.
Isn't Corral? Let me see. I like the stability actually, because I'm just starting to grow too much. Maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna build this because I'm starting on the role of I want to build.
Yeah,
build.
push our faith.
Our faith.
Well, push our faith as well.
You want to push our faith,
No, that's fine.
or so we have more stability? Maybe.
I mean, is that going to help us out long term more than...
I mean, if any of those one, I'm okay with it. So seeing the situation of the event.
We're
yes.
role playing here.
Yes, we're role
Sergio.
playing exactly. What
Do
will
we-
we do with the beverage?
Shall we let them drink the cactus wine?
Let the chat decide if they would like to forbid this.
Chat, shall they get drunk? Shall they only get drunk at special occasions, or shall they never get drunk?
I'll go to work.
These are the options. Get back to work. Mick Hall, how about adding more research nodes to larger maps? I love that that's your first message that you said here in the
Yes,
chat.
interesting.
No, hi, my name's Mick Hall. I had an idea about the game. Just, how about doing this?
I like it. Why not?
I mean, hey, it's straightforward, I guess. So, McCall, in the most recent update, the Bolivar update, you actually have an option in the game settings to choose whether you want the resources to be clustered, not clustered,
Abundant, I think.
yeah, or sparse. And you can also change whether you want abundant resources or scarce resources, or rate or normal.
Yeah.
So you have options. You have options.
That's always important, right? The option is always nice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the prohibition because this is the first time I see Normanis on chat. So let's follow his prohibition.
Prohibit.
Prohibit.
Neumann, welcome in, Neumann. It's good to see you in here.
So let's go for prohibition.
Not to employ but talk to yet.
And
Took what I said to different direction. Okay.
We're having the war ended. Apparently, our beloved friends that we made alliance decided to go to work after some turns, so they helped us on the war. So
Ooh.
yeah,
All right,
basically
good stuff.
they just took the city.
Yeah,
itself,
McCall, I mean, I'm always going to answer as much of chat as I can. I do my best. I don't always get it, but
impossible.
hey,
It's impossible
sometimes
to
it
do.
gets a little crazy, especially when you're streaming and playing.
Yeah.
It's a lot to handle, but thankfully on Thursdays we have two people, which allows us to play and read chat, which is very nice.
Yep.
For example, in what city, place, studio, amplitude, and how many museums are there?
In Paris, there's a lot.
Yeah, well, Amplitude Studios is in Paris, Bloodman. So there's a lot of museums. But also, like what Etienne, one of our historians, was saying last week, is that they use the online resources from museums. So
Exactly.
you can use the online resources for any
a lot
museum.
of resources, actually.
So yeah. Honestly, like when I was talking to Etienne, I was impressed by the amount of work that he put into the Mississippian culture
yeah.
and researching things like that. Like,
You're putting love, right? At the end, is your job. Everyone
he
here, I think,
loves history.
love history, love video games. So at the end, I think if you like video games, you put love on everything you do.
Yeah. I put love into our streams. I love all of you, you know? Even you in the back. I just had you take an opportunity to use the second camera angle.
Yeah, of course, you need to
Yeah.
exploit it as much as possible, I guess. So we're going here in a small battle because they didn't want to retreat. So, yep, just going into war.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going well. You're surrounding him, giving him the business.
Get in the business of war.
Exactly.
Finish here. Finish here.
That was a classic example of Anakin. I have the high ground.
Yeah. Actually, have you seen now that we're going to second things? Have you seen Obi-Wan?
I've seen the first 2 episodes, but
What do you think?
it's pretty freaking good. Not gonna lie.
Okay, it's not only me. Okay.
I was like pleasantly reserved of whether I was gonna be into it or not, but I was very into it. So
Yesterday I saw the last one.
don't tell me.
You didn't saw it?
I've only seen the first 2.
We're on the 4th.
Yeah, well,
No, the 5th.
I'm busy, Sergio. I'm busy. I'm a busy man. I go to the gym like 5 days a week.
Okay, fair enough.
I do my own personal streams, and you know, I got lots of things going on.
Okay.
I have to keep my wife, you know, satisfied. You know, I got business to attend to. The amount of free time that I have to watch TV shows is limited.
Fair enough.
So, you know.
So one of the things that now, because as you have seen, we already won the war. Okay.
Yeah.
this is one of the most demanded thing, and it's keep the possibility to keep the work going on. So as you have seen, we are keeping the work going on. So
We're pressing the
we
advantage.
are pressing until everything we want. We have a penalty on stability,
Right.
but it's okay for the moment.
well, currently we're kind of suffering in our stability, aren't we, though?
Yes. So I'm gonna just push it a bit,
Okay.
just a bit. Okay.
Just a bit.
Okay. I mean, I have problems.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're going to have some rebels here real quick.
Okay. Let's see what I can get. Okay.
I mean, we have 200 war score. Isn't that pretty good? Like,
They can become more vassals, but I don't want vassals. I want lands.
You want
I
the
I want the
territory.
lands.
yeah.
So
Vassal smashel.
so let's see what I can do. We can get everything. No, not everything. So let's they are gonna give me what is Astrope? This one. Yeah, they're gonna give me Astrope. Why not, right?
Yeah, heck yeah.
They're gonna give me this territory, Meridiana.
Meridiana.
And okay, it's not occupied, so we can only get 2, but we're gonna get. Do you remember a multiplayer game?
I do remember.
So they're gonna
I can't forget it.
Sorry. So they're gonna give us a lot of money.
Excellent. I think money is good.
Everyone loves money, right?
Everybody. Did you just attach it?
Yep.
Bro, we got stability issues.
No, here is fine. We have stability issues in here.
Why is Corral so?
It's okay. It's gonna move from 31 to 75. Sorry, on the next turn. So it's going to be okay.
Because of we're not in the war anymore.
Exactly.
Okay.
So no worries.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay, keep us stable, Sergio. Keep us stable.
I'm gonna do my.
We can't sink the boat.
Actually, I may gonna attach it. Actually,
Oh my gosh.
because why? I know. I'm gonna.
We only
wait.
have 2 cities. We could have a third one.
We should have. Yeah.
Give us a third one. Don't attach it.
Okay. I'm gonna attack this unit because it's in my territory. Just because for fun.
Oh, we got 3 headhunters.
Yeah. It's gonna.
Yeah, baby.
Did you see
Yeah,
20,
baby.
27 damage, 21? They're gonna suffer a bit.
Oh, I just noticed. Is that you? Hair looks like PogChamp. Are you talking about our avatar in the game? It's me when I had a mustache before I let my beard grow out.
We have a problem here. We have a guy high ground, so
Oh no.
no, it's okay. I'm gonna go like more defensive, kind of. I'm not.
You could always start monologuing at them and see what happens.
No, I'm gonna try to do this divide and conquer, even though this unit is gonna suffer a bit. That's okay. I'm gonna see if this strategy.
You were my brother.
No, it's okay. It's because they have the high ground. Oh, they are not moving because they have the high ground. So this is how the AI is improving. They don't want to move now.
Wait, can you? I guess this is high ground though.
They have the high ground.
But can we get up on the high ground right here? That's high ground.
No, this is too high. It's two types of levels.
Too high.
So we need to pass over them. So, but what I can do is try to go for this wonderful cavalry and wait to see what the other units does. Okay, of course. Aha! They decided to descend.
You've sprung my trap. Oh my goodness, they're gonna get whacked though.
Yep, I know. That's why the retreat option is always a good option. Now that they don't have the high ground, I'm gonna start. Even though this unit is gonna die. Yeah, I think it's gonna die.
No, they're fine. Just don't attack with them next turn. They'll get their defense bonus. They'll be fine. Ooh.
Oh, where are they going?
Oh, what?
Okay.
You fools! You've activated my trap.
But the battle will continue in the next
Eric.
chapter.
Yeah. Eric, how you doing? Feature I missed the most from Endless Legend is the option to make tiny regions. That was the only way I played Endless Legend. Endless Legend is a very good game.
I need to play more, actually.
It's very good. I like it. I like it a lot.
But I think I get used to Humankind, so I try to open it like 10 minutes, open the game and try, and like, oh Jesus, I'm a bit lost. It's
Yeah.
not like Humankind. So.
Yeah, I thought Humankind and Endless Legend were more similar until I really got into Endless Legend, and then I was like, oh, these are quite different.
Yeah, this is like, I don't
It's
know anything.
Like you have the spiritual like DNA from Endless Legend,
Yeah.
which is like you know, the resources and everything are the same.
For sure.
And then you also have, you know, similar. You have a lot of bones that have been transferred from Endless Legend to Humankind, which is why it's always funny to me when people are like saying that Humankind, oh, you know, it's just like Civilization, and I'm like, but is it though? I feel like it's closer to Endless Legend. But anyways, yeah, it's just it's got the fact that it's endless universe factions,
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
so.
like completely changes the way that you play the game a lot of times.
So we're gonna win the battle as expected.
We Gucci. Appreciate it, Eric. We appreciate it. Nice avatar now I see in two bestie people.
people.
Heck yeah.
Of course.
All right, we got another military star. Nice.
Yeah, the point is like
The
the point is it's
Nazcans-
aesthetic. It's aesthetic.
Aesthete.
Yeah, aesthetic. For me, it's okay. Aesthetic star.
Aesthetic.
Yeah, for me, it's aesthetic.
I think we're just aesthete. We're an aesthete culture.
Yeah. So the point is like
We are not producing enough influence
no,
right now.
that's the.
But we
main
need it- Maybe we need to.
Escape, please.
I was like, what's happening? Maybe we need to.
Okay, I was looking like, isn't the opposite way?
We might need to build more of our spiritual sites. Can't we get more influence from building our spiritual sites and having our religion
It's over
spread?
this. We need more cities. That's why I'm trying to build more people.
I believe in you, Sergio. You're gonna.
I mean, at the end, I'm gonna
You're gonna
win.
take us to victory.
At the end, I'm gonna win. That's for sure. So at the end, even though it's
Right.
Right?
What place are we in right now? Third place.
Yeah, that's because it's difficult to get the stars.
Disappointed, Sergio. I'm disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
They are expanding too well, actually. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch them. Okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Come on,
I'm gonna
Sergio.
let-
Roll up those sleeves. Roll up your sleeves, and it's time to game.
Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the religion, maybe.
Oh, are we gonna go for Christianity?
No, I don't like them. I was looking like what they have as the perks, but actually I don't like the perks they choose.
All right. We'll keep. Should we rename our religion?
We need more followers.
Oh, okay.
But what we can do now is build them.
Ah.
And we can now try the new one, the Pyramid of the Sun.
Faith stability +2 food on territories, districts, and exploitations. On all of them?
Yep. So I'm gonna just get it because I'm going for American. So
That's a big sheesh.
yep. So let's see if I can where I can build it because it needs to be near. So it needs to be near like our city.
Okay,
to build.
yeah.
So we're gonna do
Oh,
it
it's gonna
here.
look pretty. It's gonna look pretty.
Yep. And also it's nice for our stability. Wonderful.
I feel like I'm pretty bad at doing influence cultures in general.
I'm pretty bad as well. I mean, I can do a full run, but I think you get used to like one.
In
type.
one of the playthroughs that I did where I was playing instead of Stephanie.
Yeah.
There's only been a couple.
It's fine.
I was really trying to push the influence cultures
Okay.
hard because I was claiming new territories all over the place, and I was, expanding, and I was getting new
Yeah.
cities, and I was attaching stuff. And then when it was an outpost, I was adding all the, extractors and things like that. And it was just so much influence that I needed that I ended up actually getting like a couple hundred influence per turn pretty early on. And I was like,
That's nice.
it was good times, but I don't know how I did it.
You know.
Nope, I don't
did
remember.
things.
I just kept on trying to get more influence.
Fair enough.
Hey, Bloodman, I mean, I'm happy that you appreciate it because that's something that when I got to Amplitude Studios, I was just like, we need to have this accessibility feature because there are people, most of our viewers really aren't native English speakers, I don't think.
Me neither.
And so I know how beneficial it is for me to have
It is.
captions. So I'm happy that you enjoy them.
Actually, I didn't saw that many streams with this functionality until you just introduce it, and then I started to see more people. I'm not sure if the people started introducing it on their own streams.
There's a couple of options that are pretty good. This option is really good because it's baked into the video.
Okay.
So if somebody's watching the VOD or whatever, and you don't have to like look in the options and say, oh yes, I want to turn this on. You know, it's just there, right? Yeah. Then there's also the Twitch like closed captions plugin that you can use on your stream, and that's pretty good. But sometimes it's hard to find. I don't know. A lot of people don't know about it. It's not like it's just in your face and like, hey, I'm a stream that has accessibility. So will there be a rollback for other platforms, maybe via DLC or mod.io? A rollback for other platforms?
It depends on the platform. Right now, the rollback is on Steam, but I don't think, for example, like GeForce will allow it, because at the end you are playing in other computers, it's not yours.
Yeah.
But I think I read that suggestions in the past, but I think it depends on the platform. So basically, right now the rollback is on Steam, unfortunately. If not mistaken, maybe I'm just...
Yeah, I mean, ideally, we'd have it everywhere, but sometimes there's limitations to the platform.
Yeah. It's difficult sometimes, yeah, indeed.
Sublusters, what are you talking about? It should be opt-in. Are you talking about the rollback?
I'm not sure.
Are you talking about the captions?
What are you talking?
The captions are bothering Sublusters apparently, or something. I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking for clarifications. The captions, I
understand.
Again, there are certain caption options that are like that, where you can turn them on or off, but I find that having baked in captions are ideal in most scenarios, because most people that don't need captions aren't necessarily bothered by it as much as maybe you are.
But I think there are some plugins in which you can just turn on off. I think not is the case on this one, but
that's what I'm saying is there are definitely other plugins that have that, but it's a plugin and you have to turn it on, you have to opt in.
Yeah, I understand it.
Which for somebody browsing through streams or something like that, maybe they're not,
it's difficult.
I don't know.
No, but I understand the point. It's maybe more comfortable for the people and for us on the end having this. Well, a plugin is actually easy for us as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, I like our option, so I'm fine with it. So basically, I'm gonna try to expand on the left side. Okay.
Interesting. Do you remember what game it was that had the DLC essentially for the rollback? It'd be interesting having essentially a DLC for a rollback version.
Yep.
I mean, it's an interesting workaround. I think it's cool.
Definitely. Agree. 100% agree. I cannot be more agree.
I'm just curious which game did it.
No, it's always nice because sometimes, even though we play different types of games, well, you play a lot of different games, especially you and me play different style of games.
I play a lot of games.
But sometimes you miss reference when you are not on the type of games they are referring to. For example, you and me play a lot of FPS shooters or other types of games in general. So sometimes you lack, of course, the knowledge of other types of games. So it's nice when they can provide you some examples. I'm curious.
The rollback, I don't know, was GPS 4? I don't know what GPS 4 is.
GPS 4?
Just imagine if there was a person who sits and writes everything you say on the screen.
I mean, we could do it, but it will be
there are people that do live captions, I think. Yep. People that have really quick typing abilities. They can do live captions, but that's
so hard.
That's pretty difficult. And honestly, the technology is pretty good at this point.
Yeah.
If you're talking clearly, if you're talking slowly, the captions are going to get basically everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you also don't have a super thick accent as well, probably helps.
Probably. Probably.
Which is a little bit of a accessibility issue, but
now we have our wonderful Pyramid of the Sun.
Ooh.
So big. Jesus.
It looks a little bit more red in the picture.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
But
of...
imagine if you put
Is it
more red.
I was going to say, is it actually that red in real life, though? Like what it looks like in the picture?
I don't know.
I've never been there.
Yeah, me neither. So
I've never actually
like-
seen pictures of it, like real life pictures. What's up, Sagan? Hello, I have a question. Will there be development on the religion mechanic of the game aside from creating crisis and getting some bonus? And the religion feels like a hidden part of the game that doesn't have a big impact. Sagan, that's a great question. And it's definitely one of the things that we're looking at for a potential rework or a potential, expansion of the functionality of the mechanic of religion.
at the end, everything is improved. It's
Everything
able to
can be
improve.
improved,
yeah,
right?
That's the thing, right?
Naval combat, religion, diplomacy, whatever it may be, resources. I don't know. I've heard a lot of suggestions.
Everything.
Basically, people have suggested to improve everything. Welcome to game development.
Welcome.
I appreciate, Sagan, your suggestion and your feedback, and it's definitely something that's on our radar.
Yeah.
100%.
Literally, it's in our radar.
Yeah. And the space without disharmony is technically legacy version. It's called a stenographer.
Stenographer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sten, I guess, is like a writing tool.
Yeah, I guess I can imagine. Yeah, there is nothing else I can imagine in my head.
Pyramid no longer has that color. Okay. But
Maybe
we're
in the past.
we are to imagine that in its heyday,
Yeah,
it looked like that.
that's the point, right? Of the wonderful.
Heck yeah.
So basically, that's I'm gonna just update to you on our
Yeah.
wonderful game. I'm just skip it here to this corner to update there.
Oh, you've snuck past and
Yes.
created a satellite
Yes.
empire.
And I'm going to try to absorb. I'm gonna use my influence.
Yeah,
now.
give them the business.
Yes. Basically, I'm just trying to gathering these wonderful independent people. So I'm gonna absorb them. I'm
Tiwanaku.
gonna absorb them.
Like a
I
I was like
was thinking, are you gonna
I was gonna say like an organism, like one of those cells that like is doing
Yeah, I don't
but
know
then I
the name.
forgot what the term is. What is the term when a cell phagocytosis?
Okay.
Yo, when the captions get a word like that,
That we didn't get it.
that's an applause for the captions right there.
Indeed. That's nice.
Sorry, Sagan. Yeah, of course. I'm happy that you came here to the stream to chat with us. And yeah, definitely, we got big plans for Humankind. So stay tuned, hang in there. We're gonna continue adding things.
I mean, we already in our last blog post, we already teased on what is gonna come in the near future.
Have
already.
you read our most previous blog post chat? I can't speak.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Our most recent blog post? If not, you should definitely go read it.
Yeah. But basically, I'm gonna try to summarize it because
Oh, I should have done that into the other camera. Have you read our most previous blog post? Definitely go and read it because it has secrets that could tell you about what's coming to humankind.
so I'm gonna try to summarize it just in case, so you don't force them kind of to do it.
Yeah.
Basically, we're gonna touch balance.
You're too kind, Sergio.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil the too much. Balance. We're gonna improve line of sight, and I'm not gonna say anything else.
He's not gonna say anything else.
It's more than enough to say balance and line of sight.
All right. We'll keep
And it's time for your religion because you say so. So
Hey.
now we have the beloved persons that wanted to found our religion. So we can go.
It would be a shame to not take abstain from
Yeah.
intoxicants.
So in a way, it would be nice to have this because we're going for
mountains. We do have a bit of mountain, don't
but
we?
not that many. I mean, we have some here, but here is quite plain. So in a way,
Plateaus, high plateaus.
plateau you can say.
Yeah, you can say high plateaus.
Platos. Okay. You're gonna Spanish is platos. It's like the dish.
Oh well,
So,
but it's French plateau.
okay. So I was thinking like,
Plateau. Plateau.
all right.
Is it the same in French? Is it plateau? Le plateau. Le. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, anyways, okay. So we can go for
Welcome in Cosmic Vortex, by the way.
we can go for that to go for like our current culture. We can go for food on
We do have a lot of coast.
coast, or just industry on forest and golden.
How is our industry already? What is our output like?
It's okay because I'm normally pay attention to industry, so it's okay.
It's okay. Okay.
So maybe we can go for food because we're running a bit out of food sometimes.
I mean, yeah, food is always a constant struggle, though, because the more people you get, the more food they need.
And we should choose which one we should like the most. I don't know if you have a preference, like aesthetically talking about, because Taoism I like it very much.
Go for it.
Judaism is nice. The building is like white. I like it. The aesthetics. So I'm gonna let you choose which aesthetic is the pleasing.
I'm
for you.
I'm a fan of the Buddhism personally. I love the Buddhism top.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I think Buddhism is a really cool religion.
Yeah.
I mean, if it can be called a religion or a philosophy, I don't know.
No. I get your point. Don't worry. So we are now Buddhist.
Bloodman, you get all of the avatars.
Ooh.
Hey, all in French, it's plateau, pronounced like Plato, not plateau.
Oh, look at the Nazca line that you say. So,
Plato, not plateau.
like Plato in Spanish, which is a
Plato.
different thing.
Yo quiero un plato.
I'm gonna show the Nazca
Shoot,
lines.
look at it. It's beauteous.
Yeah.
It's very
So
beauteous.
So I'm just building nearby so we can just get more influence.
I like it.
And look at the wonderful people.
Zoom.
I cannot zoom more.
Oh, we can't zoom anymore.
New suggestions. Zoom even more. I want to see every detail.
Yeah. I really need there to be an in-house first-person mod.
There is a mod for that, actually.
I'm saying an in-house.
An in-house.
Yeah, a mod that we make. Rage is the better religion. Yeah, the Church of Rage is quite good. Sorry, I gotta catch up with chat here
Go
real quick.
for it.
This can be a meme. Faster ships. When we are planning a modding game for 24th of June, will it mess up with our saves? Hopefully no. The idea is that it won't break your save files. However,
Dun, 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 dun.
you never know.
You never know.
You never know. Why is it called money instead of dust? I think there's a typo. That's really weird. I don't know.
I don't know anything about money.
I don't know how that happened. By the way, Taino are OP for food as hell. I had an outpost with 90 population. An outpost? Sheesh.
Yeah, I am aware of this wonderful thing.
The Taino?
Yeah. That's the thing. Like once you start in reading, of course, like not the exploits, like what it's OP. Because even though I'm not playing that much, as I'm reading all like, yeah, this functionality of this culture is quite OP. So now like, yeah, I know now everything.
Nerf it.
Nerf everything.
Nerf the Taino.
Nah, I don't like the nerf, and I understand the community don't like the nerf. They prefer to buff the weak cultures of nerf.
I love games where everything feels OP.
Okay.
I personally love games where instead of making everything weak, you just buff everything else until everything's OP, and then it's like, okay, which OP option do you want? You know?
Which your OP option, like how much do you want?
Because let's be honest, does it feel better to play an OP thing or a not OP thing? It feels awesome to be like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I have so much food or whatever. Like,
But at the end, you are not enjoying. I mean, you are enjoying it, but until which point, right? Like if you are making the exploits.
if it's supposed to be a competitive game,
Yeah.
then there's debates as to whether things should actually be, properly competitively balanced. But the thing is that I believe the majority of people that play Humankind aren't actually playing competitive multiplayer games.
Agree.
So it's hard because, you obviously want to make the people that are playing competitive multiplayer games happy.
It's
But
a difficult
also,
balance.
yeah, it's hard to balance, really. Balancing is a constant struggle. I mean, you look at a game like Clash Royale. I know I've mentioned it on the stream before, but the game has been out for like 5 years.
Yep.
They're still balancing the crap out of it. Every time they add a new card or we add a new culture, it introduces new fun ways to break the game with,
Yep.
exploits or certain combinations or whatever. And you can only foresee so many things,
Yep.
So
I agree.
it's just a constant thing. You always are balancing. Nobody's using this culture. Well, let's give them a buff, whatever. That's kind of how the Clash Royale does it, is they're like, oh, this card isn't being used at all? Well, now it has more damage, so you have more incentive to use it.
No, but it's similar of what we try. Well, not us, of course, but you already have interviewed him. Baltasar is the lead game designer.
Balthazar's great.
He mentioned about the leaderboard,
He's got his graph.
the graph
of
with
all the
the
cultures.
cultures to buff nerf things. So
Yeah.
but at the end, also we can get the statistics in the game, so we can see no one is playing. Well, no one, no, but not a lot of people is playing this culture. So maybe we need to see why and how we can give it another flavor.
Incentivize.
Yeah, that's the word.
Well, and that's the thing is that,
Stonehenge.
I feel like graphically displaying, because you can. Let me start over.
Go for it. I get
If you take the raw data, you can say things like, oh, how many times was this culture played, or what percentage of the time was this culture played. But to really display in a data sense how each culture compares to the other cultures and how relatively powerful they are, there's no great way to actually do that, partially because certain things are situational. They're the Mississippians. Look at their
oh, come on.
look at their clothes.
But we have the Taino.
We have no mounds. We could do the Taino, yeah.
I mean, they rush it.
Want to check out their clothes?
The
I wanted
Taino?
to see their
the clothes.
the Taino or the Mississippian clothes again.
Yeah, sure. So nice.
That's super cool looking.
And also the tattooage.
Tattoos.
I don't know why it's a tattooage in French.
Tatuaje?
Yeah, no, tattooage I think is in French as well.
Maybe,
so.
yeah.
But yeah, it's really nice. But the AI decided to rush it. No wonder why. So we can just go for the Taino. But maybe I don't know if we should wait or you want to secure the Taino.
Let's get the Taino. Let's go for it.
Yeah, okay. Before doing that, I'm gonna just I'm gonna just leave it building it, so I'm not losing it, because you cannot, once you move to the next culture, you cannot build the emblematic quarters. So
Well, it needs a little bit of industry in it, right?
yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna leave it here, just not forget about building it.
Smart. I like it. All right, let me catch up with Che here.
Go for it.
Make everything exciting instead of making everything boring. Exactly, Cosmic. Exactly. If everything is OP, then it's just balanced. It reminds me of Syndrome from The Incredibles. It's like, if everybody's super, then no one will be.
Okay, I'm gonna
What do you
take
think of civic packs? Like 20. A civic pack? To add more civics into the game?
So do you want to present the Taino or
My
should I
nipples.
present yeah, the nipples is hidden. So basically, yeah, it's giving food
+5 food.
an influence on outpost and city. That's why it's a bit. They mentioned that it's a bit OP because at the end you are getting as well the food on the outpost, so you're getting a lot of food in there and producing a lot
Per
of
number
population.
of territories in your sphere of influence on city
Exactly.
or outpost.
So even though the emblematic quarter, the Bate, is giving you influence, they are an agrarian culture. So you know what I mean, like producing food,
Yeah.
the machine. And then we have the Bayara Hunters, which are really, really
Canoe.
nice. Yeah.
No penalties from rivers.
Yeah. And also, I love the image. to be
Very
honest.
cool. Yeah, they got like the piercing.
Yeah. At the beginning, I'm gonna be
pretty
honest.
badass.
The first time I saw it, I thought it was like this kind of drapeau in French, like a trapo, like like
A
this,
mask?
like kind of a mask at the beginning. Like the first impression, like oh, it's covered like a hunter
like a
kind of
samurai kind of thing.
like a ranger, a hunter in other things.
Yeah.
So I like no, it's not that.
Oh, I think you forgot to get any production in the Nazca lines.
I produce everything.
You did? Yep. Okay.
I'm not.
You're wrong,
forgetting this.
Archelaus. I didn't watch myself, so I have no idea.
Ah, okay. Now I get it. The transportation. You mean?
The emblematic quarters, yeah.
Maybe that's true.
Did you not do it?
Maybe no.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say.
Maybe no.
I don't remember you going one more turn and then choosing them.
No, because I wanted to secure it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
You mentioned secure it, so
Yeah, it's
Don't worry.
mine. I'll take responsibility for this.
No, it was some of us.
It's my fault.
Dun, dun. Whoa. Minus 13 in industry. No. I don't like it. Yeah.
Bloodman. Am I saying your name wrong? Is that what's going on here? Bloodman? Is it like Bloodman as opposed to Bloodman? Blood.
Blood. Whoa.
Don't forget to, oh, sorry. Hi, Immortal Swagger. How are you doing?
No, I don't like this situation.
We're getting sandwiched.
I wanted to take them, but they have like 20 units here, so it's like, no. Maybe no. But I'm gonna kill this one.
They're gonna run away. Is what
No. They cannot run.
There's no escaping.
No. They cannot escape it.
How are they doing down there? Are they
This one, they are a bit in the shit.
are they making their way back to power?
They are the last ones.
No.
It's not happening, sorry.
We're still in third, Sergio.
Okay.
Pick up the pace, bro.
But look at him. It's so big. The Mississippians are gathering everything.
Are they all the rivers? They have all the rivers, probably.
Yeah. So that's the problem. Like, I guess as they defeated the Bantu, here they expanded to the east side. But it's okay. No worries. We will have our time.
UI looks weird, but I'm interested to see what they're doing with the mechanics and flow. What do you think of your new concurrent ARA? Oh, the other game. I mean, it looks
ARA.
It looks like it is going to be quite interesting.
Yeah. They didn't show that much.
They didn't show any gameplay, did they?
They showed the UI UX. I think they showed screenshots because they saw it on the Discord. Like some people get interested, of course, so they share it.
I mean, it's definitely not going to be as pretty as Humankind.
It's a difficult. The stand is quite high.
We set a high bar when it comes to pretty 4X games. Immortal Swagger, how is the tutorial in this game? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, it could be better, but I think that if you're paying attention and actually reading the tooltips that as they come up, it's going to give you a pretty good idea of how to play the game.
Yeah.
That being said, nothing is going to beat a series of YouTube video tutorials on how to be actually good at the game from somebody like Jumbo Pixel, because
nice videos.
A tutorial cannot fit all of the information that you can in like a 10-minute video or something like that, or multiple 10-minute videos. Does that make sense? I hope that gives you a good idea. I don't want to, you know, toot our own horn and say, oh, our tutorial is amazing, because I mean, there are definitely things that could be improved.
Everything, as we said before, everything is being can improve at the end, right?
Yeah, it's a balancing, a juggling act between what is the priority.
Exactly.
Is making the tutorial better the most important thing that we can do for the game right now that will make the most amount of people, you know, happy?
I mean, you have the tutorial, and if you skip it, because I know some people skip it, it happens to me, I think.
Yeah.
You can always. There are some videos that I think was Rogan, the one that recorded actually. Because
Yeah, we have our own YouTube videos as well.
Yeah.
That are tutorial videos.
No, and in the game, you have the videos.
Well, yeah, there's also those. There are a lot of content for tutorials for Humankind, so.
Ooh, they are attacking us. Whoa, what happened here?
Citizens. Did you instant resolve? What did you do, Sergio?
I thought it was like an outpost. I don't know why.
What did you do?
Cut here.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, now we can fight. Okay.
You didn't see anything, okay?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't thought it was like, I don't know why I didn't thought it was okay. No worries. Then now we can sort.
Yeah, move along. As you were. When can we expect a balancing patch? Soon.
Soon. TM.
Very, very soon. No official date on any. No announcements of what is coming in our next update.
And you're gonna sort it with the lovely peasants.
The RS seems to really develop the thing that you and Sev didn't really do about storytelling and story simulator vibe. Yeah, I mean, I'm very interested to see how it goes. Like I was saying earlier, competition is great.
Yep.
Because competition drives innovation. If you only have one game in town, then they can just keep on producing the same stuff every day, all day, and not improve, you know?
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna win the battle. It's okay. It's just because I don't know why I thought there was another thing. No worries. They're gonna die. That's it. Bye.
Oh, we lost a unit.
No, it's okay. It's rebels. We don't have to worry about the war score.
Yeah.
No worries. I got you.
I remembered another example. We're reading Mitsubishi in English, saying Mitsubishi.
Retreat.
Oh, Mitsubishi instead of Mitsubishi.
That makes sense.
Isn't it pronounced Mitsubishi? Isn't Mitsubishi like? I just said it differently now. Isn't that a Japanese brand or is it Korean?
I think it's Korean, Japanese. I think
it sounds Japanese,
right? It sounds Japanese,
but I could be wrong, and that scares me.
No, don't be scared.
Mitsubishi. True, though I'm too lazy to write my review of Humankind. Arphinus, you gotta be part of the solution. Mitsubishi. BC. There's no she on the end?
There's Bishi.
Yo, you know Vichy Catalan? The water?
Vichy Catalan, yes.
That's my favorite water. The best water ever.
For mine is Solán de Cabras.
Oh, Solán de Cabras is good. Yeah. That's the blue one, right?
Yes, the blue one, which the bottle is so nice.
It has such a mild flavor, you know? It's definitely very different than Vichy Catalan, which is very like in your face.
Yeah. So this is why they were mentioned.
The
like
H is silent, like Shogun is Shogun. Shogun?
But that sounds like Shogun, like the Shogunato in Japanese.
I just need to go to Japan, I think, is the real solution here.
It's a business trip.
Yeah. What reason do we have to go to Japan for business?
Why not?
I mean, why not? we need to go and interact with our Japanese audience.
I think I'm gonna do a Jordan here.
You're gonna pull a Jordan?
I'm gonna do an agrarian ability.
Oh, whoops!
Oops!
Oh no!
Oops.
Oh!
Oops!
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, me neither. Ooh, look at this! I like it.
Uncle Elias, hello. Welcome. Huh? What are you huh-ing about? Like in all 4X historical games, we don't get the scale like Empires had multiple cities, where in Civ or Humankind only 2 to 3 in Ancient. Yeah, I mean, you have the limitations of the fact that it's a game, you know? 2 minutes left!
Oh! No! Run! But it's gonna be fine. I leave you in a good spot.
Because you're under Sega, duh. That's exactly it. We're going there to communicate with the mothership.
With the mothership. At Sony territory, kind of.
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to the boss. Humankind 2 Electric Boogaloo Jordan Show. Exactly, our Phoenix.
Not bad. Now you wanted cities. Now you have 4.
See, that's what I thought, Uncle Elias. I thought there was a sh.
What should I do?
Did I talk about streaming modding? Oh yeah, we did talk about streaming us making a mod actually.
Making a mod, that's a difficult one.
Yeah, I think it's actually a really good idea for a stream though. Is being able to make a mod on stream, and we could even take selections from the VOD to turn into a YouTube video or something like that.
Yep.
I mean, chat. Quick poll of opinion: would you like to see us make a mod on stream? I know by saying this and you all being like, "Yeah, that's what we want, Jordan." I'm kind of committing myself to potentially doing it.
Yep.
But never say never.
And including us on this wonderful tradition that you're starting.
All right, we have 0 minutes left, but I'm going to answer one more question. Can you describe how the dev team's philosophy towards larger sized content packs has changed over the years? I've noticed Endless Legend and Space 2 had smaller sized content packs. I can't speak to those type of decisions since one, I haven't been here since that time. But also, that's type of a bigger, overarching strategy of the company. And I have to imagine that it's a pretty complicated answer since, there's a lot of factors that go into the different things that get added. Primarily what the community is interested in, really. And so, if it's a bunch of little things that they're interested in, that seems like, logically speaking, that's what we would do.
Yeah.
For Extraordinaire, I can't answer you perfectly, but we often have, some of the directors or other of the game designers that are a bit more higher up here visiting the stream. And when they're here, I highly suggest you asking that type of question because they're probably going to have a better answer than me.
I mean, I think the model that we're now doing it, because of course, same as you, I cannot speak on the past, is kind of nice, I guess, because at the end you have the DLC and we're trying to give you also additional value. That's why also we try to say, okay, we're releasing a DLC, we're going to do a free patch for everyone. So I think if you're thinking, okay, you have a DLC, we're not forcing you to pay for it, but as well, you have a free patch with new things coming on the same day.
Free update.
Exactly. So we're trying to give a value for the entire community, not only for the people that pay for the DLC, of course. So I think the philosophy is fine. Yeah,
it's a great question. Thank you for asking it. But anyways, let's save the game and wrap up here with the stream. Thank you all for being here. It's been fantastic having you all here in the stream. Big thanks to Sergio. Big thank you is what I was gonna say. I don't know.
Well, thank you for allowing me to be here on the stream in the absence of Stephanie.
Heck yeah.
And
it's good having you.
It was really nice. I think I just need a couple more of streaming to just be more me or
chill out a bit.
Yeah, because I think the first day is a bit more nervous, I guess.
Yeah, no, I get that. So, honestly, streaming is a little bit stressful. It's taken me hours and hours and hours of streaming to get to the point where I'm just eating crackers and having a good time, I'm not eating crackers.
No, I thought like
it was a metaphor, I'm just sitting here. I know. You've never heard of that one before? Sitting here eating crackers?
Yes, I know.
That's a very common saying. We have a
say pizza. What crackers?
I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, y'all are beautiful people. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the support. We really do appreciate everybody. Thank you for all your love and feedback to our games. Please take care. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you next week on Tuesday for some Endless Legend.
Yeah.
So definitely pop by the stream. We'd love to see you.
See ya. Bye.
Have a good night.